My ear amps whistle as if singing to echo, goddess of noise, the raveled knot of tongues, of blaring birds, consonant crumbs, of dull doorbells, sounds swamped in my misty hearing aid tubes. My name is Raymond Antrobus. I'm a poet, I'm a teacher. Some of the major themes in the Perseverance, I think, are to do with not necessarily just deafness or mixed race, like mixed heritage experience, but also communication, also language. When I was 12, I had a writing and reading age of a 6-year-old. So because of my deafness being diagnosed so late, I've always felt like going through school, I was kind of having to overcompensate and try make those extra efforts to be able to catch up with the rest of my class. And I felt really self-conscious about that because I could see that the expectations of my teachers and to some extent my peers and my friends, everyone's expectation of me seemed to be so low, and I started to notice how that wasn't the case for some of my other friends who I would look at and speak with and be like, I feel like we're equally as intelligent. I don't understand why I'm being spoken to in such a way. So that's one challenge I feel I had to overcome, just to write anything and to speak in any way, because I also did speech therapy and hearing therapy and all these things. It's not just about my own struggles, I suppose. I'd also done a lot of reading into other people's struggles with deafness, but also growing up in a working class household, growing up with an alcoholic parent, and none of these things that are explored are resolved. I feel like they're just explored. I do my best not to present myself as a cure for someone, not to pose as some kind of expert on deaf culture, or I've even been asked if I think their child should have surgery on their ears to maybe or have cochlear implants, and like I can't be giving out professional advice. This is a book of poems about a specific experience, and each poem I write is in conversation with the traditions of poetry at large. That's important to me. And throughout the book, I'd say that there's a lot of praising, like teachers are praised, speech therapists are praised, other poets are praised. I did have a lot of fun writing this book as well. I did feel like there were different ways for me to not only, I suppose, grieve, but also to sing. I think some of the poems really do sing. How I've been able to challenge myself with different forms of writing. I don't think that I can write, or anyone really can write truthfully without acknowledging joy as well as the grief. Gaudi believed in holy sound and built a cathedral to contain it, pulling hearing men from their knees as though deafness was a kind of atheism. Who would turn down God? Even though I have not heard the golden decibel of angels, I have been living in a noiseless palace where the doorbell is pulsating light and I am able to answer.